Here back in the Fantasy Bar. Friday is here. NBA. 6 of my favorite plays ready for you on FanDuel and DraftKings, including some of my favorite value plays, some correlations we want to attack in some games, and of course, my favorite play on the entire slate who went for over 70 last time out against this opponent. Who are we talking about? Only one way to find out. It's time to belly up to the Fantasy Bar. Welcome in, guys. Friday edition Beers Daily Fantasy Six-Pack, talking some NBA. 6 of my favorite plays ready for you on FanDuel and DraftKings. Thank you, as always, for stopping by the Fantasy Bar and checking out today's video. Before we get to the plays, you guys know the drill by now. Take a second, click that thumbs up button. Helps us out tremendously on YouTube, so thank you for that in advance. Subscribe to the channel. Don't miss all of the content, including my pints and picks, where I give you 2 of my favorite NBA bets each and every night. So hit that subscribe button, notification bell, so you don't miss any of the content. Lastly, check out our NBA Sim Labs tool over on RotoGrinders and Fantasy Labs. So check it out today, RotoGrinders NBA Sim Labs tool for our premium subscribers. All right, kind of a different tale of 2 sites here. DraftKings, 6-game main slate, FanDuel, 10-game main slate, but we have narrowed it down and given you plays that are available on both sites. So let's dive in here with our first play. We are talking small forward, power forward, Jalen Johnson of Atlanta. I love the spot here for Jalen Johnson. Who's going to continue to play kind of that big role here for Atlanta. We know Nkongwu is out. Capella is back, but playing limited minutes here. So good spot for Jalen Johnson to continue on this run. 6 double-doubles for him over the last 10 games. So really starting to chip in more in the rebounding department. We know the scoring is there as well. And one of those games came against this Toronto team. Was very productive, 17-12, 5-2 in that game. Good for over 44 DraftKings points. So as long as they are thin at center, going to continue to score double-double squarely in play here. I think 40 to 50 DraftKings points also in play tonight for Jalen Johnson. All right, let's go to the other side of the game with some value at shooting guard with Gary Trent Jr. So big game last night for Gary Trent. A lot of people are going to look at this chasing points here, and that's not how I see it. I really want to attack the matchup here. So likely gets more ownership than he normally would, but I don't want to ignore this matchup with Atlanta. Shooting guards have been an Achilles heel for this team. 3rd most fantasy points allowed, 6th most 3-pointers, and the most points per game to this position. That is the calling card for Gary Trent Jr. Doesn't do a ton in the other categories, and normally a guy that we would avoid for that fact. But in this matchup, I think he's going to put up enough points, enough threes, and enough in the other categories to really smash this salary out of the water here. Playing a ton of minutes, 30 or more minutes, pretty much nightly here. Solid volume of shots since some of the trades have gone down. I think he gives us that upside to get us into the 30s. We've seen it. We've also seen some 40s out of him. Love this spot for a spike game out of Gary Trent Jr. All right, point guard up next with Tyus Jones of Washington. So I get it, rolling the dice with Washington, always a blowout concern. You always worry about that, but this guy has absolutely been crushing it, even in blowout scripts, which is pretty much nightly with this Washington team. Sorry, Wizards fans, but anytime they take the court, they're generally double-digit underdogs. We have that again here tonight for OKC, so let other people avoid taking a guy like this because of that worry. 36 or more DraftKings points now in 5 straight games, and over the last 17 games, only 5 times has this guy dipped under 30 DraftKings points. We've seen many games in the 40s here as well, and the assists have really been powering things here for Tyus Jones. 9 assists now in 5 straight games, and over the last 3, this guy is averaging 15 assists per game. So Tyus Jones just continues to produce. Going to be a guy I'm focused on here on Friday night. All right, center up next with Jarrett Allen of the Cavaliers. So we've seen the demise of this Philadelphia defense. So now Joel Embiid, it's not just the offense. The defense has really been struggling here tonight. We add in the fact Donovan Mitchell questionable here for tonight's game. Think he gets back in that lineup, and I like Allen regardless, but maybe a few more shots, a few more opportunities for Jarrett Allen on the offensive side if Mitchell has been out. But putting that Mitchell talk aside, this guy is basically money in the bank when we're talking double-doubles. Over the last 25 games, 22 double-doubles here for Jarrett Allen. Has played very well against this Philly team, averaging over 23 points and 11.5 rebounds per game. Yes, Evan Mobley was there for both of those games, and Joel Embiid was there for one of those games as well. Jarrett Allen, good spot against this suddenly bad Philadelphia 76ers defense. All right, value up next at small forward, power forward with Royce ONeal of Phoenix. So exactly my kind of player here. Guy didn't get it done in so many different ways. Royce ONeal contributes across the entire stat sheet. Doesn't have to go out and score 20 points. He's going to do the dirty work. Kind of a Draymond Green light here with Royce ONeal, and really playing some big minutes for this Phoenix Suns team since coming over from Brooklyn. Outside that one game where they eased them in against Golden State, been very productive here, averaging almost 29 DraftKings points per game over his last 3 with his new team. Shows us that path. We're always looking for 7, 8x returns when we can get them. Royce ONeal has given us that on average. I think there's upside for more here. My favorite value play on the night, Royce ONeal of the Phoenix Suns. All right, it's time. Take a look at my favorite play for Friday night. Before we do that, let's continue our Beast of the Night contest. Easy to play. Click that thumbs up button and head to the comment section and guess fantasy points on FanDuel tonight. For my Beast of the Night, whoever's guess is the closest, guess what? We're going to give you an absolutely free week of a RotoGrinders Premium just for hanging out in the fantasy bar. All right, let's wrap it up with my favorite play for Friday night. No match, the Beast of the Night. All right, Beast time. We're going to stay right there with the Phoenix Suns. Booker was good to us last night. Tonight, we are rolling with KD, Kevin Durant, tonight's Beast of the Night. So really like the spot here for Kevin Durant. I said perceived tough matchup. This is not a shot at the Houston Rockets, who have gotten much better on the defensive side of things. I love the matchup here for Kevin Durant individually, along with Royce ONeal, who we just gave you. But add in the fact Bradley Beal, questionable here to play as well. This is the guy I want to spend up on tonight. Without Beal on the floor this season, it's KD who gets the biggest usage bump. And even if Beal is back, still love the spot here for Durant, who absolutely lit this team up the last time they played. In fact, went for a triple-double, 27, 16, and 10. Good for 74 DraftKings points in that game. Am I expecting that level of production again? Of course not, but I think 50 to 60 with that 70-point upside, not out of the question here. KD, Kevin Durant, easily my favorite play on the board in tonight's Beast of the Night. All right, guys, that'll do it for our Friday night six-pack. As always, any comments, questions, concerns, feedback, hit me up in that comment section right below the video. Don't forget, fantasy points for Kevin Durant on FanDuel for your shot at a free week of RotoGrinders Premium. And who is your top play here on this Friday night slate? Sound off in that YouTube comment section. Pints and picks will be out as well today with 2 of my favorite NBA prop bets. So make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the content. For RotoGrinders.com, I am Beer saying salut, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck tonight. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.
Hey, thanks for checking out our videos. If you want more expert advice on DraftKings, FanDuel, or any other daily fantasy sports, make sure you check out the current videos playlist